what's up you guys, this is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and on today's snapshot, we go over the importance of using protection when we take a look at Mag's Shield Transference. So you can pick up Shield Transference for 25,000 standing after you've reached rank 5 with either the Parent Sequence or New Loca. Now for anyone who's played Mag intensively, Shield Polarize has always been her bread and butter against the Corpus and Corrupted, with the only thing preventing her from dealing massive damage being the few seconds it takes to gun her down before she can complete the animation. Her low survivability and long cast animations have always been her downfall, until now. The Syndicate modifier allows her to absorb a percentage of the shields she drains whenever she uses Shield Polarize. This shielding is converted into a damage absorbing bubble that lasts as long as there's still shielding banked, and acts very similarly to Rhino's Ironskin. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. This is a bitch to playtest. I would assume that the percentage of shielding added to your bubble would scale with power strength, in addition to it draining more shielding due to the power strength's effect on Shield Polarize. There's also talk about it banking the shields from multiple targets when activated, which I also cannot confirm or deny. However, Shield Polarize works by selecting the one target with the highest shielding in the effective area and causing it to explode. The only thing that I may be able to confirm is the fact that there seems to be no cap to the amount of shielding you can bank. Towards the end of a Corpus mission, I was able to stay bubbled against a flux-wielding crewman for approximately 1 minute and 20 seconds, while in the middle of a separate mission was only able to stay up for approximately 20 seconds, which is approximately the same amount of time that Ironskin stayed up using the exact same power strength mods. Note the excessive use of the word approximately. Now, I'm not sure if the following are bugs or if they are intended, but it does seem like some attacks can penetrate the shield completely, ranging from Orokin lasers, to Corpus grenades, to AoE ground slams by heavies and Eximus. Now, while I do love this ability in all of its potential, I do have a word of warning. At higher levels, it is very easy to overestimate the amount of shielding you've banked, and underestimate the amount of damage enemies can do to it. Unlike Rhino's Ironskin, there is no UI indicator to show how much shielding you have left, and while Ironskin is recastable, Shield Transference does rely on enemies that have shielding to fuel its bubble. So while it's amazing versus the Corpus and Corrupted, be very careful. Now as for the build, I'm gonna be honest here as well. I am not much of a mag user, but this is a fairly basic Shield Polarize build I had going, where I substituted Shield Transference for Flow. Now I know several people who have managed an extended range build, using overextended instead of stretch, blind rage instead of intensify, and a maxed out fleeting expertise. However, I am just not that cool. But regardless of how you choose to play, always remember to bring a plan B, just in case your protection breaks. So thank you all for watching another quickie. Be sure to stay tuned for more Syndicate snapshots here at A Gay Guy Plays.